Atlanta?
Nah, they from Gwinnett.
Oh. Okay.
But I mess with them though. Them my boys.
What up, what up? This is Voice of the NAWF podcast. I am your host, Phil, aka Dr. Phil Good. Pushing over to my co-host.
It's your boy Teezy. What's going on?
Oh, shit.
I was waiting for the easy. Oh,
Nah, that was the first take, not this take.
Oh, okay.
We did
My
it
bad. My bad. Hey, you guys, it's Yasmin Renee, and I am here.
Okay, so first of all, I just wanted how was y'all little couple days that I ain't seen y'all and whatnot?
It was good. I have an issue when people say little.
What
Like,
say
they're
little?
like, you went to your.
Oh, yeah,
I see your little party.
People
You
did
was
say
with your little
that.
girlfriend.
Somebody said that to me. I seen your little podcast. What now?
Right. We were trying to play with you on the low.
Right, instantly offended if you say little.
I seen you with your little friend.
Mm-hmm.
She was she alright. And you know where I used to get a lot of that at college. Cause I went to.
He got to mess up the props.
So wherever that is the Howard University.
Alright, Howard, man. You want to fix your sign, man? Don't be all over mine. The first, not the first, but the best out of all of them. GSU, Grambling State University. The
Where's
real.
that?
In Grambling, Louisiana.
Grambling is it a city or?
Yes, it's a city.
I didn't know it was a city. I just thought
It's
it
a
was
small
Grambling.
city, you know what I'm saying?
Probably
North
right.
Louisiana.
I didn't know it was
So
a
we're
city.
nowhere near New Orleans for everybody who think Grambling is near New Orleans.
New Orleans.
It's nowhere near New Orleans, like 6 hours, but it's North Louisiana. It's the greatest HBCU out there.
Yeah, in that region.
And I went to the real GSU.
So it's interesting. The first time I learned that this was a GSU thing, I didn't know that because it's like 9 GSUs. So who's the real GSU out there?
Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern is
Georgia
the
Southern.
real GSU?
Of course.
I mean, ain't not a HBCU.
They're not an HBCU.
We not, but we're still.
So y'all could be the real. Y'all in Georgia State.
But we not HBC, but we still doing things. So it don't matter.
Y'all in Georgia State can fight. You know what I'm saying? But as far as holding down the melanin.
Oh, for real? Because we got melanin in there too.
So are y'all considered PWI?
Yeah,
Ooh.
we are.
But let me tell you, some of the things in PWIs be a little better than HBCUs.
Yeah.
One of the things is what? When you're a freshman and you coming up, you say, man, I'm about to move in. Then you open the door, you be like, shit. What is going on
At
here?
HBCU.
At HBCUs.
Live situations was terrible.
I didn't.
Sorry, can't relate.
Personally, I didn't have a roommate. So that's the only thing I was happy about. And after that, actually, I didn't have a roommate till like junior year.
I had a few roommates.
So I was chilling. You had a few roommates.
I had a few.
In the dorm? Or?
Well, see, first I took like a summer program, and so me and my first roommate knew each other for a few months, but he ended up moving out, and like an African dude moved in with me, and we was cooling for a few months, but then he transferred, and then my homeboy moved in with me. But
So you got 3 roommates freshman year?
3 roommates whole year.
Okay.
And it was one of the ones where it's like an open space. It wasn't a divider in there. You had to like.
Oh yeah. Did y'all have like rules?
Man,
like,
bro. Just let me know, bro. Just communicate and we could, you know what I'm saying, work this out.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to go through that. Now my room was pretty small, like it wasn't, like mansion, but I had it to myself, and I felt good and cozy in that little room.
Was it clean?
Yes, I'm clean. Like, neat,
but I mean the building.
But the building wasn't too bad actually. because I stayed in like one of the cross dorms, so our dorm was a little cleaner than the other dorm. Because the other freshman boys dorm, that's all they had was roommates and a lot of other stuff. But she quiet, so I know that her living situation. She lived in a small
we had
cottage with your.
It was nice. Sorry. It was like
did y'all
Right,
have,
she like, I ain't gonna say that.
did y'all have like apartment type living?
Yeah, it was like an
Oh,
apartment.
yeah.
Like we all had our own bathroom and stuff like that. We only shared the common areas, and I live with my best friends. It was well, they're my best friends.
We got the apartments my
best
second year.
friends. I have an apartment all 4 years, and then the last 2 years, last 2.5, I live by myself. So I had a studio, then I had a one bedroom.
See, but you went to school in like, well, I mean, I don't know. Their school probably was already upgraded. But Grambling in 06 when I went, it was like the last year. We actually was the last class to stay in them old dorms.
Of the degradation.
Of the
See, mine
terrible
was
roach infested, like with the shower, with the locker room showers. Like you walk in and you see everybody like.
Hold on, what?
It sounds
Yes.
Y'all had like jail shower?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like
Yes.
Oh, no, we had curtains and separators.
See, that's
in
a
our-
real
in our-
HBCU. That's a real HBCU.
Hey, HBCU don't have
That's
to
why
be
I
on
love that. It puts something in me.
For what?
Why do they look like
That,
jails?
you know what I'm saying? I could live through that.
We don't get funding, okay? We don't gotta do that. We don't gotta talk about
I'm just
how
saying,
it's
but why
unfair.
do they look like you? Why do they look like?
We had a
Why they
shower
like
closet
jails?
my sophomore year. So it's like going in this little room. It was kind of cool. And then it's weird, but it's cool. You go in a little room and it's a shower. And that's it. It's just one.
For everybody?
No, I
Just for
mean,
you?
yeah, I mean, we had one, it was like one per every 2 rooms or whatever. So, kind of.
Nah, nigga, it was.
So
Nigga,
everybody
16,
so, hold on.
it was 16 shower heads
So everybody just had to take a shower together?
on 2 floors. They had
Y'all
one
had no
big-
type of separators or nothing?
Nothing. The only separators was, bro, don't come in here. Why?
Bro,
Bro,
don't come in here, so what I'm gonna do? I gotta
gotta
go.
wait.
I gotta go.
you gotta. The only time it was ever more than one person when it was like homecoming, and niggas was just like, alright, bro, I gotta go. But other than that, you hear somebody in there, you gotta, hey, just wait, bro.
So homecoming, yo.
Nah, bro.
Bro, I ain't on that, bro. I ain't doing that, bro.
Nah, bro. It's-
Bro, throw on your head.
Nah, bro. You in opposite corners. We in corners like this. No contact. But that was just my freshman year. They tore all that junk down, and then in 2007,
That's weird.
they had the apartments.
Okay, so they taught you guys how to assimilate from jail living.
Hey, they taught us how to band together and learn how to
But
communicate.
y'all didn't band together. Y'all just listen to the shower like, oh no.
But we understood each
Hey,
other.
hey, Teasy, you
Like,
in there? Teasy, that's you?
Yeah, bro. Watch him up. I'm a ball, bro.
Nah, I'm straight.
God.
I'm straight.
So for real, that was our living situation. We talking about living situation. Niggas say keep it 100. I'm trying to keep it 100.
I mean, I understand. It's just, we live raw. We live raw.
Boy, we had some time, boy. We had.
But
buildings.
my favorite part about, well, one of my favorite parts. One, I mean, we just had so many women, and the ratio seemed like 12 to 1 on a good day. It seemed like it, but it was probably really like 6 or 7 maybe to 1.
It's always more when we going to college.
Yeah, so that did make like the relationship hard. So it was kind of like have a relationship at your own risk, both of y'all.
College relationships.
Because I did college relationship one time for a year, but that's it, and I didn't have nothing else from then on.
College relationships get real.
First of all, you look like you had a college
I
relationship.
had a whole bunch of let me not say it like that. I had
You had one per year? You just dumping them?
Yeah, actually,
So that had a whole bunch of oil. Huh?
Alright, homecoming next week, so
Gotta go. It was nice.
Hey.
Nice knowing you.
Damn,
No, but for
player.
real, I did a lot of relationships, and
Everybody, you know,
It
had
got-
their fair share.
Yeah.
How many relationships
That's
you
when you're
had?
supposed to have. That's when you're supposed to, you know.
You got the
find
most
out who you
freedom.
are.
For real, like.
Excuse me.
Hey, so anyway, I don't have no exes though. I ain't got no exes.
What you got?
No, I actually got no exes.
So you just
I'm
so
just-
okay. So how
I'm
many?
just
So
right
how
now.
many? So how many college relationships? Like, would you call like y'all talked far enough that you would
I
say?
ain't no relationship. I ain't no exes.
Damn, how many you had
I
then?
ain't got no of those either, bro. I
So what you just did your work in the?
just did my work.
Hey,
I was
excuse
like
me,
this.
y'all. Hey, shh. Could y'all?
Hey,
y'all
don't
keep it
copy
down?
off my paper, please. That was-
Boy, if you don't get.
Hey, but anyway, what you were saying, Yaz, about your
I had a few different
Harry.
relationships. Let me try to turn it on me.
I'm just saying, you was talking, he tried to turn it on me, but I wanted to hear what you were saying.
I just was saying I had a few different relationships. I did have one. I think I did have one like every year though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, feel sorry for y'all.
Two.
That's when you find out when they're really crazy.
No, for
because
real.
that's, you know, in high school.
That's when you experiment with crazy.
No, I'm saying in high school, like, you gotta stop talking to them at maybe 12, 2, you know, mom tell you got the phone. College, they over there 24/7.
That's when the booty calls start.
That's when the booty calls
calls is. And you got your booty bag ready to go to his house.
The bag.
Yeah, the booty bag. All that. So that's when that started.
That's that
And
overnight bag.
I'm saying you get so much freedom in college. Like in high school, I don't know about y'all, but I couldn't. Boys in my house, that was a no. I had all brothers. I'm the only girl, and I'm the oldest, so I had to go through everything first. So it's just like my parents was not going for that. Like all your brothers is gonna sit in the room with y'all. So when I got to college, I was like, damn, I can sleep over and that ain't nothing gonna happen. I can just go home. Like
It's easy.
It's
24
crazy.
hours a day.
It was yeah.
Well, that was basically my whole sophomore year. So freshman year, everybody pretty much knows each other or getting to know each other, and then these dummies put us in one dorm sophomore year, and it was a co-ed dorm. It was called Meridian. If you went to Howard, you know about Meridian. It was Meridian, aka the Ebony Sex Palace.
You gotta stay ready.
Did y'all have thick walls?
Yeah, we did. I think so.
Thick walls. You gotta knock on it.
No, we had thick walls and thick doors. One time a girl was in my room and she texted me and said, "I'm in your room, where you at?" I just said, "Who let you in?" Because I wasn't really sure, and that's when I started
That's when
learning
you
about.
find out who your real friends
That's
is.
but that's when I started learning about crazy women too.
Right, you don't know none of that in high school. You got into college and experience that.
Yeah, one girl didn't want to leave my room one time. I was like, I'm about to go to class. She was like, all right, bye. Bye? You coming too?
That's never easy. Kicking somebody out.
Nah, I didn't kick people out before. Well, I ain't kick nobody out like that. I've known people to kick people out like just straight up, kick them out. But I ain't really meanly.
I've had to kick out a few.
I had to be like, get out. But I'd just be like, all right, what you about to do?
Oh man, the game on.
Or my homeboy, or I text my homeboy and be like, hey, in 5 minutes, come in and say we're gonna test tomorrow. Bruh, hey, we about to study or what? Hey, see, we had schools first.
You gotta go, boo. You got to go. Yeah, everybody that had one of them. Everybody that had one of them for sure.
I never had to kick nobody out.
Give me 30 minutes.
Cause you had a boyfriend every year,
Sure.
so you didn't have to worry about that.
But I for real, like,
Have you ever been kicked out?
No. Relationships in college was lit though because it was just like, so in my past life, I used to be a cheater.
Okay.
But in college, it was so easy to cheat. I was like, oh, life. That was in my younger
Look, it was too easy.
It was too easy to cheat
I
because
didn't cheat
it was
in
so many people. It was just, and then that was in the beginning though. When everybody started to get to know each other, you had to chill out.
Right.
Cause then it was a big school, but it was like
everybody be talking.
Oh yeah.
So somebody gonna find out.
Right.
So,
I don't know about that life though.
I do. I don't know about it now.
dang.
About what? The cheating scandals?
The cheating scandals. That was my past life. That's
Okay.
it.
I mean,
Hey, man, if I was ever involved in any it's not even infidelity.
it's not infidelity.
If you're not in
Any wrongdoings?
any wrongdoings, then we wasn't in a relationship. It was like,
yeah, because you had a relationship.
you know what I'm saying?
Well, it was shown.
It was no,
Y'all never showed me. Look it up Urban Dictionary.
but it was no relationships. It'd just be like two people mad because, you know, I was talking. to them at
Girl,
the
I
same
be
time.
over his house every night too. You be over there. That's not what y'all know. So you never had no girl fight when you were in college?
No, almost, but I stopped it, and it
Oh.
would never, like, it was close though, like, they was walking towards each other, and I was like, man, come on, I don't play these games. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I don't need everybody in my business like that.
Which one did you take with you? The other one or the main one?
I think this was, you know what, it was the other one,
Take pictures.
but the other one became, because she was like the main one at that point, like,
she was the one that was holding down the most up.
yeah, right,
Yeah,
right,
got over the
right.
other
Like the main one, we had split up, and so this
Uh-huh.
was like, yeah, and then the main one was still like we were still conversating, but
So you telling women be a side chick, basically?
No!
You get ahead?
No.
no, I'm just
Don't.
no, because I ended up dumping her for the main one again.
Oh, again.
That's a messy situation. Going back and forth like that.
But I mean, it was what it was. The side one, she kind of.
Hold on, what you doing all that at him?
You know what I'm saying? Talking about every year you have to cheat on
what's that
somebody.
mean? What's that mean?
Pumpkin
No.
eater. Cheater,
I said
cheater.
I cheated in one relationship.
You said 6.
No, I said I had a relationship every year. I just said I cheated in one. Okay, that was it. One.
What was his name? Clarence?
I'm not telling.
Well, no, it's not his name.
No.
Never gets in town. Hey, but
I'm just glad in my relationship I was able to sustain the same relationship after college. Meaning this relationship I was in, it turned into a friendship. That's the only thing I was glad about having a girlfriend in college is that was it. We was real compatible, but we weren't in that type
you
of.
just out here being responsible.
Yeah, that for that period of time, I was like, nope, this is me. I have a girlfriend. That's it. That's just what it was. I was in love. But it's not really good for college because you miss out on everything. Like, oh, y'all going to the. How many girls are gonna be there? You said 16. Well, we're gonna go watch The Notebook again.
Again, we're gonna have y'all Netflix and chilling early.
Early.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we got that. But Nawfside.
It's like a quiet storm.
Well, that's all I was going for.
Oh.
Goodness. Alright, we back. So continuing on this this college tour,
Conversation.
my question I got is it'll help some people that's in college and after college whatnot. But this one's for you. What opportunities did you take advantage of while in college, and then what opportunities basically do you think benefited you to take advantage of after college?
With college, I didn't really. This is probably some advice as well too for those who are in college and about to finish. One thing I didn't really get to do much in college was enjoy it sometimes because I did work. I did have to work. I worked 3 jobs. So it was hard to do everything, but I wish that if I could do it all again, I wish that I wouldn't have worked so hard, and that I would have maybe put that attention more towards school and getting to know maybe more of my major, because getting out now, it's very important to me. I feel like it's very important to have an internship within your major because you actually get to see the ins and the outs, and you may figure out it's something that is within that career that you want to do, that you don't actually, you know what I'm saying, that you can start taking those steps to get there while you're in college instead of doing it while you're out, because it's really hard to do it while you're out, because you go so long with somebody giving you information and telling you what to do, that moment when you graduate, it's like, well, dang, like I don't have anybody to tell me what to do. It's like you're strictly on your own.
Right.
So that's how I feel. Yeah.
Me too.
Now, you said how do we feel about college opportunities?
Yeah, like what opportunities do you think you took advantage of while in college?
Man, I had so many opportunities. I hate this. I wasted my opportunities, but I was a physics major, and with our department being so small, I had limitless help. Like I had a few teachers, and they wanted to do more for us, so they had all kind of grants that they would help us in, get us in. My first year, I actually took a internship at Louisiana State University, LSU. I made like a little box that flew up in the air, and it told like the pressure, air pressure, temperature, and like a whole bunch of shit. It took pictures up there.
So you was a genius.
So I was like, I had a lot of help, and I had a lot of opportunities, but I got distracted. And you know what I'm saying?
Butts.
Cigarette butts. No, I'm fucking with you. Nah, man, I was hooping and just enjoying life. So I didn't take advantage of my opportunities in college. But it is a lot. And like if you actually hold in and, like you said, not get a job, because that's what made me really quit. When I got a job, I was like, man, like I'm paying for a phone bill and a car, gas, and not going to class.
Yeah, I also got a job while I was in college, and sometimes it surprised me when people didn't have jobs. But I mean, some people just, their parents had different things or whatever. But I think that some of the, if you're in college now and you hear it, I think that you just have to take advantage of everything that's out there as far as like campus wise. So getting to know the people that you may need to know later, get involved in different things that you
pledging.
I didn't say you have to pledge, but that sometimes helps. But
I mean, it's just good to network, like
yeah.
You know
more,
what I'm saying?
but pledging is more for from what I have learned. It's more for after college than actually in college. People just use it for what it is in college. So I'm this, and this is just it's just fun.
Right, that's true.
But after college, you can really use it because it is real. But as far as, let me say, after college, you don't really have the same types of opportunities because you kind of are like thrown out there.
Right.
And saying, all right, you did college, so you're supposed to
learned up to do.
Right, you're supposed to do this, and this. That's if you just, that's if your direct major or whatever like lines up with your life.
And if there's a job opening.
And if there's a job opening. And there's a requirement that you have to have 4 years for entry level. You say, what is going on? I just got out of college. My experience was the 3 years the 3 years before this last year that I just finished, barely. And with college opportunities, my other question would be, now that you're out of college, would you say, more or less, would you say is college needed?
No.
Hell no. No.
Especially now with social media, I feel like college is needed. I'm not saying just for like, be an Instagram model. I'm not saying like that. I'm saying like for like if I had social media.
Business.
Yeah, like if I had social media, like as I was getting older, like going through college or whatever, it would have just been, I don't know. I feel like after high school, if I would have had social media and knew the things that I knew without going to college, then my businesses would be a lot further because I would have started 5-6 years ago.
Right.
But, yeah, I think college kind of hinders people sometimes. Depending on the person.
And a lot of it seems like most of us are pushed into college, not even knowing like what the hell you wanna almost do.
Exactly.
Like,
Well, I have a two-part answer because yes, we are pushed into college, mostly because we're black. So if you have an opportunity to go to college now, just the word college has not been on the tongues of many black folks just within our history. So
like 2000.
Yeah. So a lot of people I went to school with, they were the first ones in college, and I mean from their whole generation that they know of. So in that aspect, I believe it's good to go to college. The only thing about college that I disagree with is how much it costs. That's really the only thing, because it's entirely too expensive. I think
just go overseas and go to school.
I think Howard is probably like $42,000
a year.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
A year?
Yeah.
See that?
Oh, okay.
Wild. Graham was like.
Nah, but I mean, it's gone up probably about 10,000 or so since I was in school.
See, Graham was like 18, and that was 10 years ago.
Right.
So I don't know what it is now.
Southern was about 20.
And y'all had all that? Well, y'all was in state school, that's why.
And we had a good football team.
Y'all alright. Don't do all that.
First of all,
We had a good
so you
football
need
team
to
too.
You need to agency.
Chill out.
Hold on, we can't go off. Well, let me.
You didn't have any funding. Y'all had a 60-head shower. Like, let's just
Excuse me.
Because our band was going to China, playing halftime shows. Like, what we need a nice shower for?
So they can shower in.
I don't know. I need not somebody else from Grambling here with me.
That wasn't anything. You know, showers, we got bands.
We got bands.
They go to China.
Our yard was
we
hot.
got music. Okay, but look, the second part of it was basically the second part was college is a lot more than just this is what I need to learn. Okay, it is learning the art of finesse. It is learning the art of
you gotta learn how to finesse.
learning the art, especially in HBCU, because you got to go to this building, this building, this building, this building. Oh, back to this building because the lady at the other one told me what's her name. Well, you tell me that she needs to. Okay. I'm not
we didn't even talk about financial aid.
Oh,
Like the financial aid.
I started building some quick relationships in those areas, so I didn't really have a problem after like sophomore year with any of that. Like I would have ladies write letters for me when I needed them, like letterheads type stuff, like the dean signed on the bottom, like all type of stuff. And that's even after college, I needed to renew my license, and I called a lady named Miss Taylor up and I said, hey, I need you to say that I still go to school on a letterhead so I can give it to the DMV. Did it? That's easy. It was just a relationship that I had. But that's what it teaches you. It teaches you, of course, networking. That's when you learn the word like networking. Oh, let's go to the networking event. We got another networking event tonight, and so that to me, those really are the most important things. I mean, and then you have like your lifelong friends that you're gonna have that came from college. So.
That's probably really the most important, the college relationships. Besides boy girl, like boyfriend girlfriend. Because I know girls that I've never had no kind of relationship with that I can call on today. You know what I'm saying, for anything. So college, you know, it's good for that.
The struggle that you went through.
Oh yeah.
Sheesh.
The real
The patience.
struggle.
Yes.
I know I had high blood pressure.
Learning how to buy trash bags and paper towels.
Learning how to steal.
Hey,
Well,
I'm not gonna incriminate myself on camera.
That was a long time ago. It's statute of limitations.
Hey man.
No, I didn't really steal.
I know I owe Walmart probably about 50
that much. I was about to say that.
I probably owe Walmart like 50 racks.
Boy, they shouldn't have let college students do that self-checkout. I know that.
Man, they should have never put DVDs out. My whole DVD collection, my first 2 years was Grand Theft.
You was thefted too?
No, I didn't. So I would just spend my last and
Oh, okay.
And then just be without.
pray for another day.
Boy, I
got that.
some stuff was just like I'm not.
College is needed though. For things like that, like you gotta know, like, bro.
College is needed so you can learn how to take STD tests too.
Oh yeah, you need to do that
Very true.
all the time.
Cause I knew some niggas that was scared to take the STD test. I knew one of them. He said, "Man, I ain't taking that. Cause when you figure out you this nigga say, when you figure out you got it, that's when your stomach starts hurting."
After
I said, bro, what? Man, cuz you be regular, and then you figure out, man, what that's positive, and then your life going shambles.
then you in shambles. Then
But
you
I was an advocate of like, come on, everybody, we're getting tested. Like, if you ain't been that, I mean, you could get it any time.
you had to.
But
it was free.
Yeah.
You had to go.
Because they had it like every probably 4 to 6 months, something like
What?
that, like testing. Like,
Man, we had a clinic like that was free.
yeah, no, we had a clinic, but I'm saying they had
like you go whenever, like nigga, after a weekend, you might catch everybody. You might see like 3-4 people like, bruh, you straight?
If
Like,
I
I
love
gotta
that's
get
the same
tested,
person.
bruh. I ain't know who that was.
Oh God.
See, Phil had a girlfriend, so he can't. See, like, but anyway, like I said,
I ain't do none of that. I don't know what you talking about, but
I ain't do none of that. I'm just saying.
yeah, he just said like hypothetically in his life, that's what happened.
Hey, bruh. I'm just saying, we had a free clinic.
And you was.
I got
you had
tested
a membership or what?
I got tested before.
How does it work?
You go and you get tested.
You'll be like, oh, Jeffy again. Mr. Bass, come on over here.
No, sir. Let me get my slip and let me get the hell out of here.
Why the hell you saying my name so loud?
Yo, man. Anyway, like I was saying. So, yeah, college is needed, man. You need to learn all kind of essentials. And, you know what I'm saying?
So we just said, learn how to steal, learn how to get tested.
We didn't say that first. Y'all said.
She said, learn how to cheat.
She said,
No, I
off the
Off
rip.
the rip. You gotta learn
No,
how to
I
cheat in
didn't.
college, lady.
No, I
Look,
didn't.
You got
hey,
to learn.
You don't got
It's
no,
so easy. Because it's so
I
easy
said
until you get
it's
older.
easy.
you ain't got no man in college. Don't let nobody hold you
Right.
down.
He ain't your man. If y'all in college, he ain't your man. He everybody.
Hey, man, that's a...
He everybody, man.
Everybody, man.
Okay.
If y'all in college, right?
Your man named me. Hey, was that when Chris Brown come out around the same time?
I don't know, but I just want to let everybody know. If you're considering going to college, go to a HBCU. And the top HBCU right now, it happens
Grambling
to
State
be,
University.
I mean, if you go on the, the one if you go on the internet, not just in your mind, is how.
Grambling.
If you want to go broke for the rest of your life,
Go to
ahead,
Howard State University, but if you want to get that real experience,
Boy, you said Howard
Grambling
if
is like
you want to
Grambling
go
is like
to the unknown, then
no,
you go
Grambling is like you could be in the
to
hood
the upside down
and not be in the
Go
hood.
ahead.
You
Like
said the upside down,
Then
like
you go
Stranger
to-
Things?
if you want to be with all your people, be comfortable.
Then you go
Grambling, go to turn up, and then it's you know what I'm saying. I think we got the top nursing. One of the top nursing programs also.
I have heard that because a lot of people from Grambling do say that, so that must be y'all thing.
Yeah, we got one of the top nursing programs.
Bro, we got all the nurses.
all
at the
and they
Grambling.
be
Oh my god.
They be what, bad?
no, they be smart.
They be bad or they be fine?
They be smart. Every time smart,
They be smart and bad and fine.
they be smart.
They probably be big fine at Grambling.
Big fine?
You don't know what big fine is yet?
No.
Big fine mean like Jill Scott.
Oh, okay.
Like something like that.
Big girls.
Yeah.
Hey man, you talking about Jill Scott and I need to move this microphone.
That's what I promise you, I was thinking I was about to be like, well, like the microphone, but I don't want to say.
Anyway, like I was saying.
I don't want to be one. I don't want to be the one to say it, but
I'll be the one to say it.
I still ain't seen that video.
So, anybody have anything else to say about college?
Explore your options too. Don't
Definitely.
just think about, college. Think about other different types of college.
Trades. We need those.
That you can go into. So definitely explore your options.
Yeah,
Don't just
like
look at the one thing or the one thing that's in common or the one thing when people are doing. Do what you feel is best for you.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta go to college, man. If you stay at your mama's house for like 2, 3, 4 years, stack up your bread, you know what I'm saying, do all that, hold it down. You don't have to have your own apartment. You can like hold it down for a few years and be good.
Only thing I say is, well, if you're not gonna go to college, do something, but the something has to be
Build a business.
some type of business,
Something substantial.
or something that you're gonna love. And don't. This is probably my number one thing. Don't continue to, after college, if you went to college for your parents and did something your whole college experience for your parents, when you get out of college, do something for yourself. That's it. Boys and enough? No side.
No, sir.
We out.